Hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we got done with yet another route, which means we're at an interesting point. We have 60 of the 100 endings in the game now. I do know that there are only 5 unique routes left in the game. I do know about that. There's, if we look at the chapter select, there's the one ending that you get from over here, from not choosing to kiss Hiroko. And then, apparently, 4 more routes open up as a result of choosing to kill Eito. Hoo boy. Which is going to be very, very interesting. But we're in the home stretch now, I think. That being said, though, I also do think that these are probably going to be the longest routes yet. I wouldn't be surprised if all 5 of these routes go to day 100. So we're probably still not completely close to the end, but we're starting to get there. We're not going to do the other route that's, like, chosen from over here yet. We're going to save that one for last, I think. Or at least until later. Anyways, we're just going to start here. I know we could start here, but let's start here. After the decision. That's right. Just like the Undying Flames boy said, I came back so I could change the future. If I let Eito live, history might repeat itself. If I don't want that to happen, then my choice is clear. I need to end his life here and now. Suddenly, I found myself walking to my room. It was almost like I was running from something. I finally made it up to the rooftop when I saw them there, as if they had been waiting for me. What's going on with you, Sumino? Why would you leave the gym without saying anything? Maybe you didn't want to see Atsuki looking like that.
Aha!
You have nothing to worry about, Sumino. You made a wise decision. You did the right thing. He was trying to destroy me, your commanding officer! And that's not all. He was trying to slaughter all of humanity. You're a savior, the hero who saved mankind, so you don't have a single thing you need to regret. I don't know about that. Personally, I get the feeling we're walking down the wrong path. Or perhaps I should say he strayed off the path he was meant to walk as a human being. It may be true that Eito committed many crimes in the future, you know, Takumi. But he hadn't done anything wrong here and now, had he? You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance. That doesn't sound like the right thing to do. Shut up. Huh? You think I don't know all that already? You don't have it to shove it down my throat. I clenched my fist and practically barked my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the lights on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. I repeated this to myself over and over again.
You're our savior. The hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. But why can't I stop thinking about what he said after?
You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. But when I did, I could see Eito, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully. My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink. I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room, and spent the night curled into a ball, my eyes wide open the whole time.
Get ready.
I do kind of
prepare, be
remember that
ready
the
to
others get angry at Takumi at the start here.
Takumi, what the hell, man? Why did you... Eito,
Everyone's cold eyes pierced through me as I stepped into the cafeteria. They were all staring at me suspiciously.
We all saw the body in the gym.
And that Siri showed up.
Right, I explained what happened to everyone. I told them that you came back from the future. I told them Ato was abnormal and that he tried to destroy me last night. I told them everything, but they seemed reluctant to believe me.
Obviously, you tell us he came back from the future. And you think any of us are dumb enough to just, like, be like, oh, well, if you say so.
Yeah, none of us are that stupid.
If a useless single-celled organism like me might be permitted to speak up, are we sure Takumi isn't experiencing some sort of delusion?
At the very least, there's no way he can prove he's not.
That would mean Mr. Sumino got caught up in this delusion and ended up murdering someone.
That would make him the abnormal one around here.
Kaga's words weighed heavily on me, but it wasn't true. I'm not sure if I made the right choice last night. I still don't have the confidence in my decision, even though I already made it. But what I experienced last time really happened. There's no way it was a delusion. I need them to understand that, if nothing else. Everyone hear me out. It's a long story, but... I looked into everyone's eyes as I began to recount what I knew about the previous 100 days, told them everything that happened. World Death, Cryptoglobe, an Exodus Project, Artificial Satellite. I told them about the boy made of undying flames and his infant body in the defense room. Even the existence of Second to Last Defense Academy and the 5 other fires there under the command of Nigo. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi. The secrets she'd share that first time were between her and me. It was night by the time I was done talking. But still, the doubt in their faces never left. I knew why, too. It was because I'd kill Ato. In their eyes, my story was nothing more than an elaborate and lengthy excuse. Like I was trying to confuse them by weaving a fantastical, impossible tale. I see. I think I understand. It doesn't look that way to me. I simply mean I understand what you think happened. Whether it's true or not is another story.
Talking anymore is just a waste of time. Why don't we call it a day? Call it for today and get out of here.
Right, it's late now.
But what do we do with Ito's body? It's still lying there in the gym.
Should we bury him?
Oh.
Wait, it would be so pitiful to bury him when he looks like a burnt pretzel stick. I wish we could do something about that. Like what? Restore his body to how it used to be, perhaps.
Is that even possible?
Obviously, I can't do it, but maybe Siri. Oh, well, I mean, it's not that I can't do it, but... That's a super secret technique written at the very end of the super secret commanding officer manual. So how in the world did you know about it, Shizuhara? Just a guess. A guess?
Why would we do that?
I told you, it's such a pity. We don't know if he was really a traitor or not. A body deserves dignity no matter what sins that person may have committed in life. Isn't it only normal to want a body in such a tragic state to look more like it used to be? No one objected to her suggestion. Siri reluctantly agreed. We must decide it wasn't worth antagonizing everyone over it when it was only our 3rd day here. And so we transported Ato's body to a classroom on the 2nd floor. Oh. So this is why in that other route we saw when we teleported with when we did a leap with Hiroko, we teleported to one of these routes. We teleported to the route where I see. That's why Ato's body was here in that other route.
So cold. What is this room?
It's a morgue.
A morgue?
What? I don't remember that from the last time. You never used it. Well, in a way, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
This is where we store bodies whose causes of death are unknown. Say one of you got killed by an unknown weapon during a defensive battle. A bioweapon, or nanomachines, or something like that. In that case, we need to dissect you in order to properly determine the cause. We need a place to store the bodies in a situation like that, which is why we have this room. The temperature is set really low to keep the bodies from decomposing. Everybody hunched their shoulders against the coals as they looked around the room. Their breath steamed in the air.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm going to get started on restoring the body. Would you all mind stepping out?
How long will it take?
I should have it done by tomorrow morning.
Aha.
Oh, right, one last thing. We were about to leave when Siri stopped us. I know it's done, but as of today, I'd like to officially designate Sumino as the Special Defense Unit's team leader. Huh? You saved me, Sumino, and you know the future. Plus, you have red hair, so I'm sure you'll make a great leader. What does that have to do with anything? What kind of reason is that? I will not entertain any objections. That's an order from your commanding officer. Disobey and you'll be court-martialed. You're to do as Sumino says starting tomorrow. Got it? Well, that's gonna make everyone hate us. They all vanished inside the rooms without saying a word. Left on my own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. Their official satellite hung in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights. It felt further away than the last time I saw it. Just then I heard a pop inside my... Oh no. Don't tell me. Oh no, I think I know what that sound was. Why is that thing here though? That doesn't make any sense.
Get ready.
Egg shop, we have a major problem if that sound was what I thought it was. Was that a gee? Was that the sound of one of the gee that we saw back in the freaking boxes of Calamity Root? Oh no, that's really bad. Well, somebody else had gone there before me. What happened? Cutico. Good morning. Did you eat breakfast? No, not yet. I'm not hungry. I can maybe go for a... Oh no. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Interesting! How many days are... We have only gotten to day 4 after killing Ato, and we have already gone possessed by a Gi. Takami's screwed. And we're going to be making decisions with the influence of a Gi now. That's incredible. That is actually incredible. Oh, this is fascinating. Oh, this is going to be one fun... This is going to be a fun 4 roots, isn't it?
Oh.
A frog.
Huh?
Forget that. What are you doing here? After a moment of silence, Hiroko answered. Probably for the same reason you are. I wanted to see the results of the restoration. Siri's not here. Does that mean he's done? Only one way to find out. Hiroko approached the body, stopped in front of it, and quietly pulled back the sheet.
Looks like it's done.
Huh.
At the very least, he's not a burnt pretzel anymore.
Yeah, this is what we saw back at the beginning of the, romance route. Interesting. So... Siri does have a way of making people's bodies look like themselves again, even after their hemoanima gets drained. But how is that possible? I mean, evidently it's not perfect. I mean, you can still see the cracks on his face. But it's almost perfect. I would say it's like probably like 95% there, basically, in terms of how the body originally looked. Just, again, just the cracks there. So what exactly is he doing in order to do that? And again, I'm still stuck on the fact that we're possessed by a Gi now. So... Oh, dear. How did we get possessed by a Gi, though? That's what I'm curious about, because... If you remember the Box of Calamity route, the Gi are supposed to be locked inside the Boxes of Calamity. So this implies that somebody, somehow, from choosing to kill Ato, somebody's already opened a box. But how is that possible? Wait a minute. Go back to the beginning of the romance route. Before it even split into the romance route. When we split timelines or whatever. Oh, I have an idea. I have a theory. Hang on. So, going back to the Box of Calamity route. Do you remember that Kako was the one... remember how Kako was the one who got possessed? And Hiroko eventually... Like, the Box of Calamity and Blessings... I think it was Calamity, yeah. Hiroko eventually said that she sent Kako to be... She sent Kako to be... to another dimension. Like, another... route, like another she did a leap with Hiroko, or with Kako, to get her away from that route. Do you think this is where Kako ended up? The possessed Kako? And that because she got sent here, she opened up another box, letting another Gi get free, and now this Takumi is now being possessed by a Gi because of all that. It would also potentially explain why Hiriko would say, like, I'm sorry or whatever, when there was seemingly no reason to say sorry. It's like, it's her fault. It's because she brought Kako to this reality to change. She brought Hiriko, or she brought Kako to this route in order to, but it ended up screwing over this route's Takumi. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I felt vaguely relieved seeing him. Of course, I haven't forgiven him for what he'd done to us last time, but I felt some guilt about bringing him to such an undignified end. Now that his body was back to the way it used to be, the painful mass of emotions within me eased a little.
It feels wrong to bury him in the dirt after all this effort to get him so pristine. Why don't we leave him like this for a little longer?
Hiriko covered him with the sheet once more. No sooner had she finished than Gaku came barreling into the room. There you guys are! We found something messed up! Come look! Messed up? Just hurry, you'll see for yourselves! Oh great, what else happened in this? Bradley flew down the stairs, dashing inside our arrival. Oh, that's fascinating. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all. That's great. What is this? Spray paint. Someone sprayed a message on the digital blackboard. I looked at the message. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all. I was the first one to find it. I finished breakfast early and was wandering around the school when I saw this. Then he came back to the cafeteria and told us about it.
We all came running to see for ourselves. Who would pull a dumb prank like this?
Right.
I said what I said. Who would take this shit seriously? Looks like some snot-nosed kid wrote it.
I believe it, though. It's way more interesting that way. I smell a killing game in the air.
Whether it's serious or not, we do know it's not the work of an invader. The alarm would have gone off if one of them tried to get in here. They don't know our language. On top of that, I doubt it could have been one of them. What if it was Ato?
Huh?
Maybe the restoration brought him back like a zombie. I don't think that's possible. His appearance may have been restored, but his cryptoglobin is gone. And besides, we just saw him. He definitely wasn't breathing.
So that means the person behind this thread is in the room with us now.
I glanced around, trying to see what everyone else was thinking. Their eyes were filled with distress and unease. Where is Siri in all of this? Wait, but hold on. There's one other person it could be, right? Everyone seemed to have an idea of what I was getting at.
Aha!
That's right, Siri.
I definitely want to put past him. But why would he write a threatening message like this?
We can figure that out later. For now, we need to find him. And so we began our hunt for Siri. We found him only seconds later. It turned out he was very close to the classroom. Siri, what are you doing? Why? He's dead, isn't he? Everyone's panicking. That didn't last. That didn't last at all. Bye again, Siri. Okay, so for 4 of these routes, Siri's just gonna be dead as well. That's great.
Siri.
What the hell?
You're kidding!
Why? How could this happen to him?
Everyone was deeply disturbed, but the shock I felt went far beyond theirs. After all, I'd seen this very scene before, the last time I went through with this. Back then, Ado had been responsible for it, but Ado didn't exist in this world any longer. I killed him myself 2 days earlier. And yet the same thing was happening all over again. The reason I fought Ado in the first place was to prevent this. So how? Why? We returned to the classroom in a daze. This is already going exceedingly badly. Everyone stood around in silence for some time. Their eyes were cast downward, expressions grave. Bro, this is exceedingly bad. Finally, Gaku broke the silence. Takemaru, do you still think it's all a prank? But if this isn't a prank, then it's just not fair. They didn't even give us the chance to leave. Maybe it means the kill you all part will start as soon as we see the message. So, it's not right. It's highly probable that Siri was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise.
That means it happened before Gaku found the message.
So one of us had to die before we even knew we were being threatened. How utterly unreasonable.
In movies, terrorists always set up a small-scale explosion and then claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's not a prank, they announce that they're going to carry out another crime.
Darmy had a point. For once. It's possible the culprit did this to Siri to show they were serious. In that case, we'd be fine so long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. This... Literally everything bad that could be happening is happening. Like... Siray's dead. We killed Ato. Agi is loose, and it's possessed Takumi. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Alright, sorry, I was checking something. There's no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Siri. It wasn't out of the question that the message really was just a prank. But even if it was, we'd still have to deal with the threat of whoever destroyed Siri still being nearby. For now, I need to figure out if we listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school or do we just ignore it and stay? Alright, so we're getting our first split up option, probably. Like, split up option for, like, fruits, I mean. You know what? We're leaving. We're getting out of here. This is too much. Let's just leave this school right for now.
Everyone listen up.
We're getting out of here.
We need to get out of here for now, even if it's just temporarily.
We need to get out.
What's that?
Someone destroyed Siri. They might be trying to send us a message.
What happens if those mods show up, huh? They can take out the school. If they take out the school, we're screwed. Maybe you're behind all this shit, and that's why you took out that bucket of bolts.
What? Why would I do that?
Beats me, but you're the one who murked Ato.
Oh!
You're saying Mr. Mina's behind all this? I suppose that's not out of the question. Damn, I didn't think they'd expect me of doing all this.
Yep, I think we should stay. A threatening message can only mean one thing, right? Time for a blood-splattered killing game. I'm gonna go flashing to be signs with my tongue hanging out. I'm super psyched. Somebody make sure to get pick.
What the hell is she talking about?
Oh.
Let me ask you something, Takumi. You say you've seen the future, right? Right, but it looks like you guys don't believe me. What makes you say we should leave? The school would be defenseless. I assume you understood this when you made the proposal. Right, I came back after living out an entire 100 days. I remember all the defensive battles we had. The invaders will attack again on day 7. That leaves us 3 days. One more thing. Like I said yesterday, we have allies a fair distance from here. If we can meet up with them, we'll be better off in our battles, so I'd like to take the opportunity to go see them. I summarized everything I said yesterday as a reminder. All about Second to Last Defense Academy.
Second to Last Defense Academy? Is there really another school out there?
Yeah, you'll have to believe when I traveled through time for this to make sense, but I swear to you I'm not lying.
Huh?
I believe you, bro. I do. So let's ditch this place, okay? I'm telling you, that message is freaking me out.
Oh!
Mr. Marco is literally shaking. He's definitely the one who died first in a horror movie.
Don't pull that evil on me, dummy!
Oh.
Talk me. This threat didn't appear in the future, did it? No, it didn't. Maybe my coming back to the past has caused something to deviate.
Huh? Deviate?
He means he's altered history. If something happens now that diverges from historical precedent, it naturally creates a variation, a new timeline, just like in sci-fi stories.
The hell is that hysterical president or whatever got to do with anything?
So you mean that Mr. Mina coming back from the future is changing the past?
Yeah!
His whole tale about traveling through time is suspect, but let's assume we believe what he says.
Huh?
If things are no longer aligned with the future he knows, there's no guarantee the next attack will be on day 7, is there? Well, I knew it too. Felt like something was off, even beyond the threatening message. But I killed Ado to change the future. Our biggest risk factor should have been taken care of. I doubt this deviation is that big just yet. The chance of the attack date being different is low. I I think we should consider the risk of this threat and evacuate for now. Yeah, I'm with Takumi. Galaga seems pretty traumatized by the whole thing, maybe because he was the first to discover the message. I appreciate that I got him on my side, but he's shaking so much I'm worried about him.
Honestly, I have no idea what we should do. My thoughts are just swirling around. But I think I'm gonna try and have faith in what Takumi is saying. I'm gonna leave the school with them.
Right. This threat is no mere prank. It's too dangerous for us to take it lightly. I'm riding with Takumi. Really?
Right? I love sadistic girl in glasses who knows when to take charge, but still, this time travel thing is way suspicious. I want to get on a killing game, so I vote we stay.
I don't think I can believe Takumi so easily. I don't want to doubt him, but there's no proof at all. If that's what my dear sister says, I agree. This might be a trap. I would never do that.
You sure about that? You think you can just get us all to roll over and agree with you?
It's too much to suddenly take your word for everything. It seems a little suspicious to me too, I'm sorry to say.
Want to stay here and enjoy a little bloodbath, Darmy and friend Shoma?
Excuse me?
You're an outcast like me, right? Let's call these normies together. Plus, you seem like you'd totally squeal when you die.
Right, a freak waste of space like me is doomed to die pathetically. I'm sorry, I should just get killed like the crap stain I am, then you won't have to look at me anymore.
Hey! Don't give a shit if you think you're crap to stay in the school.
Shit crap, all the fine words describe me. With your blessing, I'll live out my final days as an excrement-covered worm.
Hey, we'll be staying too if you don't mind. We still don't trust Mrs. Samino. Besides, if we leave, we can't use the Revive-O-Matic. I'm in quite a situation if something would have happened to my beautiful little sister. Mother dearest. 5 want to stay and 4 want to go. This is bad. Based on the message, all of us need to leave to satisfy their demand. There isn't enough time for me to persuade these guys one by one, which means...
Man, forget it. If you're gonna leave without us.
Fine. I decided to convince all of you right then. Will you guys agree to give me some time?
Oh, where are you up to? You gonna try some kind of underhand trick?
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to see it my way. If I can prove I have really traveled through time, they'll have to listen to me. I have to use the ace up my sleeve. How do you plan on persuading us exactly? You're not about to spout some spiritual cult leader garbage, are you? Shoma, you must be worried about Leo.
Huh? You know about Leo?
I know about your affliction, too. When you attack someone, you develop a horrible allergic reaction all over your body. It's enough to knock you out instantly.
How do you know about that?
You told me yourself during my first 100 days here.
Does that mean you know my secrets too?
Your dad's addicted to betting out in horse races. That's why you hate horses.
You know about my worthless loser of a dad? Why don't I just kill myself?
Ima, Kako, your parents passed away in a traffic accident when you were young. That's why Ima's done so much to protect you, Kako, even if it means getting his own hands dirty, right? Kako, your dream is to be a detective, because of your father.
You really do know our secrets, but we never told you any of this.
Wait, did you come from the future for real?
His details are so specific that I have to believe he really did.
Now do you believe me?
No, that's not enough to prove that you time traveled. That was probably just some cheap parlor trick. You're no better than a fraud who claims they can talk to ghosts. Yeah, there's definitely other ways he could have gotten our personal information. Maybe Siri told him, or maybe he got into some kind of database.
No, you really did tell me the stuff in the future.
I get it now. Damn, dude. Almost had me there.
I knew it. This is the route where we finally play a killing game. Let's start killing each other.
Crap, this isn't enough to convince them. And I'm just gonna have to deploy my last resort, no matter the consequences. You really want to do it this way? You might not like it.
What do you mean?
I only told you a little bit of what I know. I know more secrets, ones you won't want me to reveal in front of everyone. If you won't leave the school, I may have no other choice. It was a lie. I didn't know any secrets, I was just bluffing. With a dead serious expression on my face, I slowly met eyes with each one of them.
Where's your proof?
You sure you want me to prove it right here, right now?
Is that a threat? You fucking coward, you know that?
Sorry, but I don't have time for this. Either you agree to leave the school right now or else.
Wait, please, I'll leave. Just don't tell them.
How about the rest of you?
Fine. If this is how you want to it, I'll go. And if my dear sister's going, I'm going. I still don't believe the time travel story, but I can't let it out of my sight.
Whatever, have it your way.
I can't have a killing game by myself. I'll go too. I can't get through this if we all talk about our favorite gory visual novel deaths together.
So, you're all going to leave the school now. Thank you. Hurry up and get ready then.
was a risky gamble, but I somehow managed to convince everyone to leave the school, albeit reluctantly. Even if they still doubted I was from the future, at least I'd managed to avoid our most imminent threat. Incredible!
Huh?
It's night already. After managing to convince the others, I got ready to leave, but no one else had come yet. I'm exhausted. Maybe it's because I'd been so desperate while trying to convince the people who wanted to stay, but now fatigue is really setting in. I let out a deep sigh and closed my eyes for a moment. This is making me sleepy. If I had a bed in front of me right now, I know I'd be knocked down in an instant. Uh-oh. Oh. My head feels heavy and sore, but maybe just because I'm tired. Makes sense. The situation has turned me into a ball of nerves. Thankfully, the pain woke me up. I smacked the side of my face to pump myself up for the trip.
Hey!
Snap out of it, Takumi. By this time, everyone was showing up at the entrance, now ready to go. This is bad. You're all here. Let's get going then.
Yeah, it's dark now, but we'll be okay, right?
Tomorrow, anyone who's able to should head for Second to Last Defense Academy. For now, we need to get through the wall fire. We'll be roughing it tonight.
You mean sleeping outside? I sure hope we don't run into any invaders.
Sister dearest, your dear brother's here to be your personal blanket and keep you warm.
You don't have to do that.
So this fire extinguisher you were talking about really works on these flames.
Yeah, it's only temporary, but it works.
We are the boys and girls who grab the sun right to Valhalla.
Let's get moving. Come with me unless you want to be burned to a crisp. Without hesitation, Hideko took a fire extinguisher and walked toward the roaring flames.
Oh my god, Mistress Hiriko's so cool, and she's gonna die looking cool too.
Hey, hold on. I grabbed an extinguisher and hurried after her. This is already going exceedingly badly. It is comical how bad it's going. And that's how we all ended up escaping to the other side of the wall fire. Everyone was at a loss for words after seeing the massive raised ruins all around us. But maybe the exhaustion went out in the end because they seemed to just accept what they were seeing before long. Tomorrow, we head to Second to Last Defense Academy. And then... it's no good. I'm too sleepy. I'll worry about what tomorrow when tomorrow comes. I gave in to the listless feelings and closed my heavy lids. Oh boy. Morning already? I felt the sunlight through my eyelids. I rubbed my eyes like usual and moved to get up when it hit me. Right, we slept outside. Seeing the ruins spread out before me made me remember that we evacuated outside the wall of fire.
Oh, good morning. I feel so sorry that had to be the first thing you see this morning. Truly the worst possible start to your day.
That's not true, Shama. Is everyone else awake?
Oh?
They've been awake for a while. Well, half of them couldn't sleep in the first place. Oh, really?
Who could sleep knowing the invaders could show up without warning? I feel my stomach churning all night.
Same. And Darby wouldn't knock it off with her creepy talk.
All I was doing was sharing my top 100 massacre scenes. Boring is so depressing anyway. I hate it. I wish it was dead.
Damn it, if anyone's depressed now, it's me.
Everyone seems pretty low right now.
You seem too sweet to sleep well, Mr. Tamino. It must be quite the masochist to be able to sleep on such a hard surface.
You must have been really tired. Are you alright?
My head's a little fuzzy since I just woke up, but my body feels normal. If I had to complain about anything, I guess my back hurts. That's just the price you pay for sleeping outside. I'm still concerned about the fact that Takumi has been possessed. I'm fine. Slept like a log. To hear my answer, Kako smoothed her hand over her chest with a relieved look on her face. Was I sleeping that hard? I hope I don't have drool marks on my chin.
But everyone seems to be fine, thankfully. I was sure an irrelevant nobody like me would have been killed by now.
We left just like the message said. Now the culprit's gotten what they want. Right? Right?
I think so. We kept up our end of the bargain. The message didn't say don't come back or anything. Surely we wouldn't be killed if we went back on day 7.
So we just have to make our way to Second Last Defense Academy today, right?
Yep, but considering how far it is, we should go in a smaller group.
Huh? So how far is it?
Pretty far if we walk, but if we use our hemoanima, it shouldn't be a problem. But we should still stick to those of us who have the stamina to walk for an entire day. If we want to keep a good balance between who stays and who goes, I think 4 of us should go. Takumi and I are a given. Do we have 2 other volunteers? Hiriko's dead set on going, huh? Well, having her makes me feel reassured.
Uh-oh, I think I see an event flag for Hiriko and Takumi.
Huh? Darmi smirked as she looked at me. What does she think is going to happen?
Oh?
Everybody must still feel suspicious of Takumi because of what he did to Eito, right? In that case, we need people who can stop Takumi without hesitation in the event that something goes wrong.
So that's why you're going. Takumi, you can't get away from Mistress Yuriko.
I guess she's warning me that she'll kill me if she has to. Kind of already knew, but everyone's pretty wary of me right now. This is what it takes to get them to work with me.
Hey, take Shoma and I with you.
Huh? Shoma?
Just in case you need sacrifice, I understand. And by all means.
Huh? You got it all twisted. This is a good chance to toughen you up. You got a loser attitude that's gonna get you killed real quick. I'm gonna use this trip to straighten you out.
I think I might be beyond hope. But if you're saying even a dirtbag like me could change, I wanna try.
That's what I'm talking about. Time for Hellfire Takimaru's super intense to hell and back training regimen.
Aye, aye, sir.
You kidding me?
Anyway, that's 4 people, right? The rest of us just wait here.
I guess so. I don't think we should go back to school until Takumi's group gets back. Grab these allies or whatever and get back here as soon as possible. I hate horror movie stuff, man.
Right, we need to bring them back. We need all the people we can get to achieve our goal.
Hey, are you even listening?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't have any change.
I wasn't asking for any. Way to be classist.
Oh, that wasn't it? Sorry. I wasn't listening at all. I really need to get it together. We're wasting time here. Let's go.
Come on, Shoma, start with the 5 miles of jump squats.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It's time for this pathetic worm to stop crawling and start leaping. Now I'm a pathetic slimy frog.
Don't say frog. Someone say frog?
No.
Ugh, I hate phys ed. I'm a Haikikimori. I just don't live it like that.
They're already leaving me behind. I gotta get going.
Good luck. We'll hold down the fort here. Be careful, Takumi.
Thanks. We'll be back on the morning of day 7. Waved goodbye to the group staying behind and left the campsite. We need to get to second to last Defense Academy quickly. Stop saying frog. You're gonna get him hungry. Ignoring Shoma trying to suffer his way through Takamaru's brutal training regimen, Hiroko and I remained silent. We squeezed in a few short breaks as we walked all night until the sun began to come up again. When we finally saw it. Hey! We made it. This is the second to last Defense Academy.
It's real.
Shoma did squats the entire journey here?
Right, so did we just kick the door in or what?
No, we're not here to fight anybody. Just be normal, please. Let's start by saying hello. I headed for the front entrance when a familiar face popped out of the building. Hey, Nico.
Hello, and welcome to Second to Last Defense Academy. You are from the main campus, are you not?
It's that Robobuster again. What are you doing here?
He does resemble Sire, but that's not him. They're equally adorable, though.
You have a good eye, but as you say, I am not the Honorable Sire. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. A pleasure to meet you.
How'd you know he came here from Last Defense Academy?
Well, you have infuses, don't you? Only students from one of our campuses would be carrying those.
Nico's smug face looked exactly like Sire's. If he wasn't wary of us, explaining things would go quickly.
Your time is perfect. There's something I want to ask. I was tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged? Is there some trouble at the main campus?
Oh, there's a hell of a lot of trouble, madam. Or, sir. I remember having the same conversation before, but the situation was a little different then. I'll explain everything. But first, could you bring your students out here too? I want to talk to everyone at once.
I don't like the sound of this. Okay, come on in. I'll get the students.
Are these the allies you were telling us about? Can't wait to see what kind of people they are.
Right, I hope they're nice people.
Well, I decided not to tell Shoma that one of these people beat him to near death in my future. Oh, Kurara. We followed Nigo and entered second to last Defense Academy. Nigo opened the door of the gym, and I was greeted by faces that felt somewhat nostalgic at this point.
Okay, everyone,
Yippee!
gather round.
It's been a long time
There's
since
some
I've seen
people
this
I want
specific
to introduce
graphic.
you
Who are you?
What? 3 strange men have appeared.
And one woman.
Can you stop with your perverted fantasies? You want all of them and your sword too, you sicko?
Ugh. I had no such disgraceful thoughts in my head.
You literally just moan.
Wait, where Miss Mojiro, Miss Kirifuji?
They just went to grab a drink. Oh, looks like they're back.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Wait, who are these people? That bright voice, innocent smile. It's Nozomi. Seeing her made something well up inside me. Hey!
Strange voice. Nobody warned me.
So this is the real Moko.
Greetings, we are...
Don't look. I don't have any makeup on. I may be beautiful without it, but it's still so embarrassing.
Are the girls here in... Estrus? Why do I get the feeling I don't want to look this up? But I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Estrus. I see. I see. I'm not gonna explain what that means. I understand now, though. Huh?
Oh.
I didn't say anything.
Here I come.
Oh, right. Now that everyone's here, let's have a round of self-introductions.
After each of us quickly introduced ourselves, I explained the situation, about what I experienced in my timeline, everything that happened since I traveled to the past. Finally took a breath after I finished explaining why we come to second at campus. That's everything. I don't know if you'll believe me, but...
Hold on. This is all too sudden. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I get you'd be suspicious. We only half trust Takumi ourselves. But the part about that wind-up toy of a CEO getting killed and ripped to bits is true. The stuff about the weird-ass message, too.
The Albacire killed. Dismembered. No.
Dismembered, you say? I would love to see how he got taken apart. Here, Nigo. Let's reenact it. I'll put you back together afterward, I promise.
Your poor sweet little Nigo. It would be just a light fling. Forget that. Are these filthy animals telling the truth about this last Vince Academy?
She practically spouted the word filthy as she looked at us.
Oh, well, yes. And they knew too much for them to be making it all up. So Takumi really did time travel too. So Takumi leapt through time to save the past in a Super Slash Siblings Ultimate style fight with the...
You know, I guess of all the things I could have seen being referenced in this game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is definitely not one of them, I gotta be honest with you.
I see. It all makes sense. Shut up, simpleton, or I'll shove your sword down your gullet sideways till you yelp. Assuming we believe what you're saying, what are we supposed to do?
I want you all to come with us to Last Defense Academy immediately. Like I just explained, the school is just a decoy. This school is just a decoy. There's no need for you to defend it.
Please stop bringing that up. You're going to make them resent me. Rest assured, I already completely despise you. Why didn't you tell us about any of this, you pathetic lump of scrap metal? I'm sorry, it was an order from above. I had no choice.
Calm down, Kurara. Right now we need to focus on what we're going to do. Moko stepped out in front, trying to reel in Nozomi as she started to lose her composure.
Hey, no fighting, okay? We have no choice but to go to Last Defense Academy. Is that what you're about to say, Nigo? How did you know that? Because if Last Defense Academy falls, all of our work will have been for nothing, right? Preposterous! How could you use an Utsuki as a decoy? Get down on your hands and knees on hot coals and beg for my forgiveness.
Can you weirdos just answer yes or no already? Seriously.
It was Nigo's turn to step out in front, reeling in Takemura before he could start resorting to threats.
I apologize for keeping this from everyone. I'm very sorry. Now that the Honorable Series has been destroyed, you must defend Last Defense Academy with your lives.
I need you all to step up to this new mission. This is my final order for you.
Are you staying here again?
What do you mean, final? Even a second Last Defense Academy is a decoy school. That doesn't mean it's without function. I can't abandon my post. I will stay here.
Wait, the invaders will be coming for a second time soon. The next attack will be day 10. It'll be enough to break the defensive barrier. I told the other team what I could remember of what Nozomi told me in my previous timeline. How Moko was taken away because of the enemy's planned attack. How they'd all managed to survive somehow using the Revival-matic. But no matter how much I tried to convince him, Nigo wouldn't change his mind. In the end, we begrudgingly decided to leave Nigo behind and head to Last Defense Academy without him. That settles it then. Oh, for the love of murder. Who could have seen this coming? Well, I suppose I don't mind a bit of excitement.
Come on, Nozomi, don't look so anxious. I'm worried about Neo too, but we need to protect Last Defense Academy now. Moko, we don't have anything to be scared of if we're together, so we're still gonna be okay.
Indeed. The Holy Jumanji Sword agrees. And she says bye-bye to second to last Defense Academy.
So he was telling the truth about the girl who talks to her sword.
I told you, they're all very unique, but you can count on them.
Mr. Mino, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, you got it. Nico held out his hand to me, but he couldn't reach at all, so I just replied with a nod. We don't have any time to spare. We need to get back. Everyone got ready, said goodbye to Nico, and boarded the school bus. After leaving Second to Last Defense Academy, Takemaru drove us down the same road we'd come by. Eventually, I dozed off. It was already dawn by the time we made back to the campsite. I'm still nervous about the fact that Takemi's got a freaking gi inside of him. Those don't just come out willy-nilly. Everyone came running over once we got off the school bus.
Welcome back. Thank goodness you're all okay.
Oh, are these Second Last Defense Academy people? Hey.
Are these the rest of your teammates? They look poor. Don't you have any shame? You should be begging to be forgiven for ever being born while you bounce off the windshield of a luxury vehicle.
Dang, get some freaking manners.
These new characters are totally freaky. I love it. Sorry, Kurara's always like this around new people. Always?
It's how Lady Kurara shows her love. So says the Holy Jumanji Sword.
Kyoshika. Is the Jumanji Sword always red when you're in your class armor? I don't remember it ever being always red. I might just be oblivious, but I don't remember it always being red while you're in your class armor.
Lady Kurara, and you can talk to your sword? If anyone knows about love, it's this freak in her sword. You see what she uses as a sheath, if you get what I mean.
That is not true. My relationship with my blade is purely platonic.
This whole exchange feels familiar.
Sorry you have to see a puke stain like me back here again. That must be unpleasant. I'll just go disappear somewhere.
I've been thinking, you're rather cute. If you want to disappear, I can make it feel really good for you.
Really good?
Are you talking pleasure? Oh my god, he's going to pile drive him.
No.
The girls are out of control.
You're all acting like a bunch of simpletons. Are we going to be able to get through today's battle like this? Right, the invaders will be attacking today. Last time the art team were awkward with the rest of us for a while after we first met. It took some time for us to get close. But we don't have that kind of time right now. I need to get things organized. Everybody, listen up.
Yeah!
The invaders will attack today, so let's head back to school and get ready.
Back to school? Aren't you worried about that threatening message?
What, you gonna sleep out here like a coward forever? You can die out in the wilderness if you want, but you'll be on your own.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Damn it, why does this always happen to me? I just want to end up in a pool full of cash someday.
We quickly introduced ourselves to one another and then set off towards school. Second to Last Defense Academy students looked on in amazement as we used the fire extinguishers to open up a path through the undying flames. And so we returned to Last Defense Academy for the first time in 3 days. I'm gonna laugh if it's, like, completely destroyed. It's been days since we were last there, but nothing seemed to have changed. We showed the newcomers around the school and examined it from corner to corner ourselves. Finally, we arrived at that classroom. Hey.
There really is a threatening message.
The message on the blackboard still looked as creepy as it did the first time.
Ha! You still haven't found the culprit. I swear when I find out who's behind this prank.
I'm gonna hit them with a nasty destino!
What is that? A prank, you say? Is that really all it is?
Why are you laughing all creepy like that?
I can tell by the way they've written the word kill that they have a lustful blend of love and hate. The right as those for blood is pulsating off the board. I'm all turned on.
This guy's scary.
Don't worry, Lady Kako. My Holy Jumanji Sword will protect you.
Speaking of lustful, that sword of yours is a biohazard. You should keep it far away from children.
The Holy Jumanji Sword is not to licentiousness, I swear.
I have a suggestion. I think some of us should stay inside during the defensive battle, just in case.
Huh? Well, won't that put us at a disadvantage?
We have you guys now, so our hemo ammo is powerful enough already. Besides, I'm worried about leaving the inside of the school defenseless. Who knows what could happen? The message is still bothering me. Now that Siri's gone, I'm not comfortable with all of us leaving.
I'll hang out here and wait. I'd way rather get hunted down by a crazy murderer.
Darmy's completely fucked in the head as usual.
Thank you, Takemaru.
Well, whatever you want to do. Let me guess. This one's gonna stay too.
Well... That's right. Not saying. It seems safer here. If we hole up in a room, just the two of us, we'll be perfectly safe, right, Sister Dearest?
You guys don't get killed any more than I do.
I'll stay too, I think. Even if I were to go, I'd just be holding you back.
Make sure to keep up your training. Build that body like you mean it.
Yes, sir.
That means the people going are the 5 members from Second Last Defense Academy and those of us who haven't volunteered to stay, right?
Nozomi, you good to go?
Yes, no problem. I'll fight with everyone else.
There's no hesitation in Nozomi's eyes. She's explained to the others how she could fight with an artificial class weapon, and I guess there's nothing to worry about if she can retreat if things go south. There it is.
Intrude defense mode.
There we go.
Oh, they're really here!
Oh, how remarkable. It happened just as Takumi said.
We have the sword here.
Here they come.
You're winning!
I told you I wasn't lying.
The bears are here. Takumi, you really did come from the future.
Sounds like BS to me, but guess not. Anyway, let's kill these fuckers.
Right, if we use Takumi's intel, victory will be ours.
Yeah, that's right. We're counting on you, Takumi.
Takumi, you get the orders. Leave us in serious stead.
I'd rather not be told what to do by this funny page's reject and his goofball friends, but if I must, if you die, I'll kill you.
What does that mean?
Don't you worry your pretty little head, Takumi. I'll bring you back from the river Styx as many times as it takes.
Please don't let me get killed over and over again.
I'm ready to step in the ring. I've got my sweat-proof makeup on and I'm all set. Take it away, Takumi. I got my barf back, so let's do this.
Everybody ready? Time for a defensive battle. And stab. Alrighty.
Did you know? The color of those creatures' insides is very pretty. They're hideous on the outside, but the contrast with their innards
got me.
is so beautiful. Oh, thinking about the color makes me tingle.
Oh, maybe we have
Here we
something
go.
in common. The way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush
No.
their skulls feels rather wonderful.
Stop bonding over weird stuff. Nobody else agrees with you.
Maybe Darmy.
Just imagining it makes my stomach turn.
Forget that shit! There's more of them than last time.
Can't imagine it. They definitely increased their numbers. Were there this many last time? We have a drastically bigger team now, so this little miscalculation shouldn't pose a problem.
It's fine. We can handle anything they throw at us if we work together.
Got it. I'll put my faith in our team and fight. I'm going to whip every last
Oh,
one
boy.
of them into submission.
I'm still
Bow
paranoid
down,
about
fools.
Takumi.
Get ready to face Moko Mujiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
First of all, very strange word. Second off, I don't think any of these 4 routes over here are going to end in good things because of Takumi being possessed by a gi.
These blackguards shall become rust on my holy Jumanji sword's blade. How about you?
I think the very fact that the freaking gi have already possessed Takumi... I can skip this fight. I think the very fact that the gi have already possessed Takumi means that all 4 routes, no matter what, are going to end in bad.
We won. Wait, it's already over? What a bunch of two-pump chumps.
How unsatisfying. I was hoping to see something more sticky and pulpy.
What are you talking about? It was a resounding victory, but things weren't exactly like the last time. And not just because of our new teammates either. Something fell off.
Hey, look! There's more of them!
Mervram?
What is that? More of them?
I need a big, strong man to come and save me!
If there's someone bigger than you, then they are something that is not man-made. They're probably Yugamu-made, honestly.
It's okay, Moko. If we just stay calm and take care of them, things will be okay.
They've been taking that Yugamu's drugs if they're managing to be bigger than you.
Guess we just gotta knuckle up.
I knew it. There's clearly more than last time, but why?
Don't let them get to you guys. Just keep fighting.
I wonder if Takumi's gonna let them know that things are different. Knowing Takumi and his tendency to accidentally blurt things, I wouldn't be surprised.
Have we vanquished them all now?
Who knows? Maybe they'll just come streaming out from every little crevice like a bunch of roaches.
Correct.
I can feel it, guys. We're way stronger now. And immortal, too! Now that's what the hell I'm talking about!
Goodness. Takumi, what happens now? This isn't the end, is it?
Not yet. A commander will show up next.
I thought so. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a challenge.
Are commanders those big freaks?
Well, you remember the dragon on day 1.
Yeah, but they start off in human form. I mentioned this before, but the commanders are humanoid, like us. Their power is just like our hemo-anima, too.
My, how fascinating. I would love to capture one alive and take a peek inside of it.
Well, you might get your wish.
Speak of the devil. Look over there.
Mervrum.
Huh?
That's not Mervrum. Who's that? Someone I'd never seen before was staring at us at the school.
Is that a commander? They don't look like an invader.
It must be a new type. Human like us. With hemo-anima.
They have some audacity to look so haughty. Let me put that fool in their place!
So, this thing turns into one of those big freaks we saw the other day? And it's got hemo-anima, like us?
No, that's not them.
Huh? Then who is it?
Who is this? What's going on here? I've never seen this one before.
Takumi? What's wrong? This is the same as what you experienced last time, right?
Wait! Someone's coming from over there, too! Is this a commander tag team?
Huh?
That's the commander.
It's him! That's him! That's the commander!
Huh? Then who's the first guy?
Well...
Huh? Are they gonna surrender?
Don't.
No! They're coming for us! Keep your guard up!
Hey, Mervrum. Skip.
It turned into one of those big motherfuckers! Just like Takumi said!
Know your place! You have some nerve defying an old Suzuki! I will destroy you, monster!
Did you guys hear that too? He's talking.
Indeed. He speaks human language.
It's because of her hemo-anima? Never mind that. What's going on with that other person? I didn't remember them if there was someone like that around the first time. Just who are they? What are they doing here?
Hey, Takumi! What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Why is the way you said that hilarious?
Hey, Takumi! What the fuck are we supposed to do? You're from the future, right, dude? Tell us what happens
Kill the
next.
dragon!
I don't know. We've deviated.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me!
We fought him before. We know how tough he is. Now that we've got this many fighters and we're hella strong, he's going down!
Yeah. Right.
Have time to think about this later. For now, the battle takes priority. Just have to make this work. Kill the dragon-looking guy. Mervrum. Unfortunately, like always, Mervrum gets zero chance to shine. Because, of course he doesn't. I'm still just paranoid about how all these routes are going to be ending.
Enough of this insolence!
Because of Takumi
He's
being
rather
possessed.
strong. Honestly, I underestimated him.
Hey, I was just watching on the monitor last time, but was he really this strong?
No. He's considerably stronger than before. Just like us.
Just like us.
This is likely because of Takumi's time travel. I guess it's not just our hemo-anima that responded to Takumi after he came from the future.
Huh? Are you telling me the enemy is stronger now,
Well,
too?
I'm glad that friggin' Kiriko figured it out.
Gibbs, Takumi! Why'd you go and power them up like that?
Hey, Gaku, did I know?
I didn't know that was going to happen. How was I supposed to know going through time would affect the invaders too?
We don't have time to whine and moan. Let's focus on the enemy. We can talk later.
Right. Even if they're stronger, so are we. We can do this. There are more of us to fight now too. Work together, cover each other, and take them down.
You know it! Moko Machiro doesn't run from demons! She beats the crap out of them!
Kill the demons.
Holy
will protect this school, along with humanity's future.
Sorry about that.
Serves you right! Writhe on your knees in the dirt until you die!
Thank you, Kurara.
It's harder when they look like people.
Yeah. I mean, they even use hemo-anima like us.
Hey, Takumi! It's your fault these monsters are stronger now, is it?
Thank you,
Pay with your
Kurara.
life!
I told you. I had no idea that it happened. I didn't even know it would do anything to your powers.
Hemoanima sure is mysterious. Not even the time traveler can explain it.
Thanks, Nozomi.
Dang, I thought Takumi was gonna be our cheat code man.
I suppose it's fitting that a war as bizarre as this should be fought using powers that are just as strange.
Ugh. What's the point if the enemy is stronger too?
Oh, for the love of murder, enough complaining! More importantly, what was with that other person who showed up at first? They ended up getting away.
Perhaps a second commander? Surely Sir Takumi must know.
Not this Takumi.
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
Somebody just absorb him. Look to where Takamaru was pointing.
Please, I beg of you, don't kill me.
Is this thing begging for its life? Pretty pathetic given you were just trying to kill us.
Shit. I don't like being able to understand these things.
Hey, I thought Takumi said they weren't intelligible to us.
I'm pretty sure this is all because of the changes to our hemo-anima.
Which mean maybe he can understand us too.
Hey, can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, I understand.
Hey, Murderum! The moment he opened his mouth, Yuriko was quick to interrupt.
I wouldn't recommend getting familiar with this thing. He's our enemy.
He might be friend.
I guess so. I beg of you, spare my life. Hey, you...
It happened in an instant. Yugamu. Yugamu! 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 What are you doing? What? Yugamu, might I ask why you just decided to kill him willy-nilly?
How precious.
Thanks, Yugamu. Extermination complete. Thank you, Yugamu. Yugamu! So, don't talk to me. I wanted to shut that demon's mouth sooner rather than later.
Good work, Yugamu. You single-celled simpleton of a boy. It's obvious he would have been utterly taken in by his pointless begging.
Come on. Couldn't exactly deny the allegation. I wanted to talk to him a bit more. Maybe it would have changed something. But that's not happening now. This fight is over. Well done, everyone. Yeah, good work.
Now it's time to celebrate our win, right? Everybody survived. We can't celebrate without our leader.
Sure enough. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's head to the cafeteria. All the success has me starving.
Eating with poppers in my sight will no doubt cheapen the taste of my meal. I'm gonna hit the shower first. I feel totally disgusting.
I'm going to wash off first as well. I got splattered by blood.
Come on, Takumi. Ready to go?
Of course. Everyone had returned to school feeling a mix of exhaustion and happiness. Honestly, I couldn't get the commander's last moments out of my head. But I swore I'd win this 100-day war. So now's the time to earnestly celebrate our win. The battle was over now, so we shared the good news with the others waiting in the school. According to Darmi and Shoma, who'd been patrolling the school, nothing unusual had happened. Guess that's good news. What was the point of that threat after all? Who wrote it and why? I was lost in thought as everyone enjoyed a celebratory meal in the cafeteria. As to who probably wrote it, I only have two guesses, honestly, and they both relate to the gi. My first thought is it's either Takumi, who wrote it, when the Gi was possessing him, maybe the Gi that... Evidently, the Gi is not perfectly able to control the host, so maybe the part that's still talking to me was able to, like, understand that it was going to kill them and was going to give a warning to the others before, like, losing control over the Gi. The other thought is that if it is the Gi that's causing this, what if it's Eido's body? Celebration was over, I was back in my room, let out a sigh on my bed. I feel kind of sluggish now. The exhaustion was setting in now, leaving me with a nasty headache. I was just about to close my eyes to get myself to sleep when suddenly he showed up again. Gian! You again. Sorry, but I'm tired. Let me rest. I can tell, but I really want to check in on you. Why's that? You intrigue me. Seeing as you use my power to jump through the time and redo the past. I was sure that your second chance this world would be one full of hope, where all would be saved. It looks like things are a bit different from what I was imagining. Listen, I've already gotten those hopeful, that hopeful future out of the way. I'm gonna be real with you. You're so relentless that you'd even end the life of a traitor without hesitation. It's frightening. What are you getting at? It seems to me like you've changed.
Strange, isn't it? I don't share any of your memories of the past, but I'm starting to get the feeling you're not yourself.
Well, you're not wrong, but you're not wrong in a different... You're wrong in a different... You're not exactly wrong, but you are wrong in the sense that it's not because of the past. It's because of a weird, like, squid-looking, like, eldritch abomination that's taking control. Let me guess. Must be the power of cryptoglobin. Don't be ridiculous. What do you know about me anyway?
Nothing at all. Relax. I'm not here to meddle. All I can do is watch from the defense room.
No, I'm sorry. That was messed up for me to say. I'm just tired.
Understood. Good night.
And with that, he quietly vanished. I don't really understand that guy. I'm Takumi Samino. Nothing's changed about me. Incorrect. You are now possessed by frog-eating eldritch horror. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing and find a new ending to these 100 days. I'm fully expecting somebody to die every day. I'm gonna be real with you. I will not be surprised if somebody ends up dying.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Shut up, egg. Oh, everyone's here. Good morning, guys.
Want some food? We have grilled mackerel meal with chocolate sauce and kimchi and bean paste slaw.
I think I'll pass.
Hey! How about rice with protein? You need your protein in the morning.
There are so many colorful sources of proteins piled up high that I could barely see the rice.
Ooh, Takumi, still alive, huh?
My bad, I guess.
When is the killing game gonna start? Everyone's way too alive right now. Aren't we supposed to wake up in the morning and find a dead body covered in stab wounds? Like with blood splashed all over the place? Kinda like the omelet with ketchup there?
Knock it off, I'm eating. What did my omelet ever do to deserve this?
How much of a grade school dropout do you have to be to believe such a stupid threat? You must have seen my kiosk, Kyoshika.
Ha! Just like me. That means you can do everything except carry the numbers in an equation.
Thank you, Kyoshika.
Oh, she doesn't know she's being made fun of. Poor thing.
I don't want to believe the message, but that doesn't mean we should ignore it.
As we reported yesterday, while everyone else was fighting, Darmy and I checked the school from top to bottom. We didn't find anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest though, Shoma. I believe you. I do believe Shoma. I'm not so sure how much I believe Darmy. I understand that the real Darmy... Well, I don't know. Maybe I do believe... I don't know.
Hey, couldn't that mean that you're the culprit?
Me? Phew, now that's a twist. But I'm not smart enough to be the culprit. Plus, it's much more fun not knowing when I'll get killed.
Yugamo, I'd appreciate if you didn't point fingers without evidence.
Hey!
We still have more fights with the invaders waiting for us, so I don't want us to be jumping out our own shadows.
Sorry, Takumi. You're right.
Anyway, when's the next enemy attack? You should know, right?
Not for a while. Not until day 17, I think.
And we have some time. We'll be able to get prepared before then.
What are you thinking?
Well, hemo-ammo training, of course, but also class weapon simulations. Also, maybe getting close to everyone here. We just met, so we don't know each other all that well yet.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. We have to build mutual trust if we want to keep winning all the way to day 100.
Excuse me? You want me to fraternize these oaths? I'll gouge a third eye hole into that miserable head. Don't say that, Karara. We won't get through this if we don't cooperate with each other.
Friendship, hard work, triumph. I learned this from the Shonen Manga Bible.
Ugh. Trust and friendship are words normies use to curse the rest of us. Not that it has anything to do with me. Keep it away.
I'm not good with conflict, but I'd be happy to make some friends. I doubt anyone would be willing to accept a guy worth less than a belly button lint collection, though.
You don't need to rush it. Just take your time and build up trust and rapport.
He's right. Fine. If Takumi wants it, then I don't mind.
Everyone reacted differently to the idea, but no one seemed to want to protest. Don't worry, we'll do this together. It might take time, but I need to be proactive about approaching everyone and deepening our connections. You say that, and yet you're the one who's going to start killing everybody, Takumi. Because you have the frog-hungry demon inside of you. Question again. Kyoshik, not... Wait, anything changed here? Ruby Tear, Retsnom. Baby Jar. What was I going to check again? Ah, report card, that's right. Kyoshika. All... Okay, we have everything, but we have everything in terms of hanging out, but I do need more materials, so let's send everybody out into the wilderness.
Move out!
Plenty of stuff. Phew. During our evening free time, I went back to my room and sat in bed. Guess I need to start rebuilding the trust I had with everyone all over again. Honestly, it sounds overwhelming, but I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I need to be proactive. I was just trying to steel myself when suddenly it happened. Oh, great! That's the alarm. Why? It's the same alarm I've heard dozens of times, but it wasn't supposed to sound again for a while.
Intruder alert.
Oh, great! This is gonna make everyone very upset. What the hell's going on? Why are they already here? Why are they already this close to the damn school? The unexpected development made it hard to breathe. Why? Why were they back here so soon after yesterday?
Hey!
Damn it, no time to think. I need to get to the war room. Well, everyone's gonna hate Takumi now.
Hey, Takumi, what the freak's going on? This isn't what you told us would happen.
You said there wouldn't be an enemy attack for a while, right? I knew it. You tricked us.
I never believed him. This is fun, so like whatever.
I didn't know this would happen. Why would they attack again today? Takumi, you really didn't know.
Could this be the whole deviation thing you mentioned?
This ain't just some little quirky difference. We just fought yesterday, goddammit.
It's all suspicious, including the whole time travel story. If you do anything to Sister Dearest, I'll never forgive you. For the love of murder. It's not the time for this. We'll implode at this rate. Fighting amongst ourselves isn't going to take care of the invaders. Takumi, it's time to sortie.
You're right. Same group as yesterday. We'll go. Get ready.
I guess there's another option. I'll crush these monsters without mercy.
I don't even know who the commander will be. Will it be Ava? Ava's the only commander that usually appears at night, really. It's Ava. No, it's Pakron. I was gonna say there's actually a second commander now that I think about it that appears at night. It was Pakron. Also, for some reason I can remember your name now. I don't know why. Skip. Hey, it's Pakron. It didn't even do your cutscene. What? Okay. Oh, and hey, friggin' Veshnus is here too. I still don't think there's going to be a good ending for both Futurans and humanity regarding these 4 routes. Again, it just seems like an impossibility. We successfully defended against the invaders, but even after our victory, we were gripped by astonishment. Unlike in the past, Moko's still alive, but the future has changed significantly. What do I do now? How do I change what happens to us? Unable to get my thoughts in order, I returned to where everyone else was.
Done already? I still want to play.
Huh?
I have my guard down. I didn't expect to fight 2 days in a row.
Oh no, Sebastian, your spine is a sheet. Are you alright? Sorry, I seriously just left my entire breakfast.
Seriously, man, I'm not used to fighting and killing stuff yet.
Everyone was visibly bewildered from having to fight invaders 2 days in a row. I couldn't blame them. It was a shock to me, too.
Oh?
Let's not confuse ourselves. More importantly, shouldn't we discuss our future strategy?
Future strategy?
The enemy changed their strategy and attacked again today. The scenario has changed from what Takumi knows.
Oh.
Which means we'll no longer know when the next attack will be then. Right. Things aren't how they were before.
Are you for real? You went through all that trouble to time travel and now we can't even use it to our advantage?
Uh-huh.
You saved me, right? It should prevent Nozomi and Ima's deaths, too. There's no guarantee everything will work out. Someone else might die instead, right?
We can't let our guards down. We haven't even dealt with the threatening message.
It's killing me. We don't know the enemy's approach at all.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do?
Why don't we ask Nigo? He might have some information.
I get the feeling Nigo's probably dead by now, to be honest with you.
Right, we should still be able to connect with him. I'm curious how he's holding up. Let's call him.
Zoe immediately set to using Siri's old communicator. Nigo, wonder how Second to Last Defense Academy is doing right now. I get the feeling it's gone. I don't really have high hopes, but no matter how many times Domi tried, Nigo never responded. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Why can't I get through? I'm sure I'm using it right, and the computer seems functional. The signal should be reaching him, but... Is that heap of junk using the bathroom? It's not was always bulging out.
Do you think he's not constipated?
Forget that. Forget what he might be doing on the toilet, man. Maybe something happened at school.
The next attack on Second to Last Defense Academy should be on day 17, but...
Oh?
Since the future's changed now, we can't rely on that information. Right. It might be best if we go check on Nigo in the school.
I'll drive. Just tell me where to go. I want to go too. I want to see Second Last Defense Academy.
I'll go too. Who else? Yugamo, you join us as well. Sure, I suppose someone who knows the school should go. Well then, that's our excursion group. The rest of you, please watch school here. And now let's all get some good rest. Already late. Today was another tiring day. Whole body was slow and sluggish. Plodded back to my room and practically fainted in bed. Oh, Takumi, when's the gi in your brain gonna start killing people? I think it's only a matter of time. Shut up, egg. Nice of you to join us, Takumi. You still look half asleep. Sorry, I just barely woke up. Everyone's here then. Good morning, Takumi. A fine morning for torture, no?
No such thing as a good morning. There's non-existent as a hot girl who will talk to a basement dweller.
Everyone's levels of excitement were all over the place, but we at least seemed ready to go.
Okay, everybody. I'm on board. I was out here in no time.
Skip.
So this is Second to Last Defense Academy. It looks just like our school.
It does, but it's ever so slightly different.
The colors are off.
Can we, start killing each other when we get there?
Rein it in.
You know how to have fun, don't you? You can do whatever you want if you can catch me.
Thank you, Yugamo. But please stop flirting with Darumi.
I know. Every time one of us catches the other, they can cut out one organ.
No.
That's some messed up imagination.
I spend a lot of time lost in my imagination.
I'm sure you do,
I
gamer.
never run out of things to fantasize about.
Come on, stop talking about that. Just thinking about it.
Do not make the driver throw up.
Don't be frightened. I'm sure you look just as cute on the
Do
inside.
not make the driver throw up.
Thinking about it is getting me all worked up. I cherish every last little piece.
Do you want us to get into a car crash? I don't know if bringing in this guy was a good idea. I don't either. Hiriko kept silent as everyone else chatted. It was almost like she was in an entirely different world. Time passed as we continued on until the school bus arrived at Second Last Defense Academy. But when we got off the bus, we were immediately confronted with a scene that almost made our hearts stop. It's gone? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
What's going on?
No way.
Looks like the enemy attacked. There's destruction everywhere.
Oh, bummer. It was all over before we could play our killing game.
Thank you, Darmi.
How depressing.
There are no signs of invaders anywhere. They must have withdrawn a while ago.
So this is why we couldn't reach Nigo then. I had a feeling. Call it a gut feeling. Was it the same for you, Takumi?
Yeah. But I didn't think we'd deviate so much in so little time. No. This is way beyond a little deviation.
No shit. Just then Tsubasa called out, her face pale.
Hey! Everybody! Over
Oh, hey, Nico.
There are parts everywhere! A body has been discovered!
You're not Monokuma. Recognize it immediately. Pieces definitely belong to...
Nico.
So this is Nico. He really looks just like Sire.
Now's not the time to get fascinated.
I wonder if the invaders got to him. What do you think, Yugamo?
He must have self-destructed. An attack from the outside wouldn't scatter him all over the place like this.
Fair enough.
I don't see any defensive wounds or invader blood around. Maybe he self-destructed before they engaged him.
Yama began his post-mortem on Sire with the precision of a seasoned pro. Don't you mean Nigo? I think that's a mistype. Right, Hiroko must have brought Yugami with us in anticipation of this.
Maybe he left some kind of message for us before he did it. We don't have any further business here. Let's go back.
After buried what was left of Nigo, we silently boarded the school bus. How could sudden Last Defense Academy fall like this so soon? What are we meant to do? I was utterly confused by this unexpected assault. By the time the bus was back at the school, it was already late at night. Day 10. Oh boy.
Get in on. I'll tell you all.
Shut up, Egg. He's not here to explain anything anymore, but I guess the announcement will continue even when he's gone. All the classrooms have already been unlocked, but I guess there's not much we can do about these announcements. It's not important. There's something I need to do anyway. Since we returned so late yesterday, we decided to hold off from reporting to everyone who had stayed behind. Kiriko was going to explain everything to them this morning. After that, those of us who had gone to the second campus yesterday were to gather in the war room to see if there's any data from Nigo. After I eat, I have to hurry to the war room.
Hello. Oh, good morning, Takumi.
Huh? Nozomi?
Oh, you have rice on your face. You must be in a hurry.
Nozomi grinned and plucked the grain of rice off my cheek. Being on the receiving end of this gesture made my chest tight. Stop it.
Hey, peasant, were you having vile thoughts about Nozomi just now, weren't you?
Huh?
You can't fool me. You're leering at her. You probably violate her in your mind every night, like in some kind of pervy comic.
I would never do that. Anyway, what are you two doing here?
The two of them insisted they be allowed to join us after hearing about last night's event. Sorry, but there was no way I could just sit around after hearing what happened to Nigo in Second Last Defense Academy. That stupid junkie blew himself up. I want to hear his last words.
Huh? That's no problem, but we don't actually know if he had any last words.
We got something. Voice data from Nigo.
Huh? Really?
Yep, I haven't opened it yet since I thought we should all be here to listen to it. Oh, and also, Darmi said she'd be missing out because her low blood pressure is affecting her mood.
Oh. So now that Takumi's here, that's everyone. Let's hear it, Tsubasa, if you don't mind.
Right, of course. Here it goes.
Touch the button, and a staticky voice magic began to play.
Dear students, there's something I need to tell you. The invaders have attacked Second Last Defense Academy, and there's quite a number of them. They must be serious about taking this place down. Thankfully, all of you want Last Defense Academy, but it's only a matter of time before they realize this place is a mere decoy. You need to defend Last Defense Academy at all cost. I need you to promise that you will, for the sake of keeping humanity's hope alive. To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sire to guide you. But I know you'll be alright in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission. I have one last thing to do in order to fulfill my role. There's important data stored in my memory bank. I can't allow it to fall into enemy hands. This is where we part. You, I, and Second Last Defense Academy. Fare you well.
The message cut off there. It's just as we figured. Looks like there's no new information here.
Nigo. Can't even believe that rust bucket just went and self-destructed, forcing us to deal with the aftermath. I am not pleased.
Now that Second Last Defense Academy has fallen, the enemy will concentrate all of their fighting power on us. For the love of murder, I suppose we're about to be very busy then. For now, we should share this information with everyone. We also need to come up with a strategy moving forward. Things have deviated so far from the past timeline I know. What do we do now? Why does this bother you?
You wanted to redo the past, right? Then it's only natural that things would change.
Hiroko. Hiriko's words came as quite a shock. She's right. Things should be changing because we're creating a new history. All that matters now is figuring out how we can all stay alive. I need to change my mindset.
I'm gonna save the stats when you share it. Let's hurry and report to everyone else.
The reactions were calmer than I imagined. I guess they must have already imagined that he recorded something after they heard he had self-destructed. The discussion about our strategy moving forward, on the other hand, was much livelier, and it was clear what we needed to do. We needed to train hard in order to survive the invader attacks. With that settled, everyone went their own way, feeling determined. Ugh. Free time! We're just gonna do a bunch of, we're gonna use most of our free time just to waste away.
Move out!
Weep! Ding!
You never will then.
Shut up, Egg. So much happened today. I can't believe we lost Nigo, too. There's no sense in dwelling on it. I need to keep moving forward. I'll go to sleep early today. I need to switch gears so I'm ready for what tomorrow may bring. When is it gonna wake up? I don't believe that Takumi is sane. I think he's got the demon inside of him. In fact, I know he does.
Get
The
ready.
demon
Prepare
doesn't
to be
just
ready
simply leave. The demon stays. Morning already. So sleepy. Just 10 more minutes. I just cozied up under my blanket and began to doze off again when... Oh, it's too early for this. Just give me one more minute. Oh, stop it. Stop it! Knock it off! Is this some kind of prank to make me sleep deprived? Getting the hint that this assault on my doorbell will continue until I answered, I rubbed my eyes and got out of bed. Who is it? It's Darmy. Why are you looking at me like that? Darmy, what is it?
Hey, a wonderful blood-soaked morning to you.
That sounds pretty much the opposite of wonderful. What do you need?
Oh, there's something I wanted to tell you.
This early in the morning?
I'll forget if I don't say it ASAP. I just thought about what I was seeing.
Okay. What is it?
So, like, I was hanging out in school while you guys were fighting the invaders, right?
Right. She'd be on standby during, say, 7 and 8. What, you gonna tell me you forgot to say something?
And I was skimming through the halls hoping to find some crazy murderer looking about, right? Sadly for me, I didn't find one, but I did find a little something very interesting. I was totally gonna tell you, but I forgot. It's completely slipped my mind.
Is this something interesting?
I'll show you. I need to drag you into this anyway.
Drag me into what? Once I finished getting dressed, Army immediately grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along as she smiled eerily. Don't tell me it's the body gone? I'm half expecting it to be the body's gone. Oh, never mind. The library? I get the feeling you don't spend a lot of time here.
So true. Books are only good for putting on top of your cup ramen. Putting on top of your cup ramen while the noodles cook. But murderers love hiding in places like this, right? So I was just wandering around. That's when I found it. And by it, I mean info about who the murderer really is.
You're kidding. There's no way there's an actual murderer.
Take a look.
Oh, what the? Darmy plopped a worn-out looking notebook on the desk. Huh? Looks pretty old. What is it? A diary? The cover was deeply worn and filthy. The pages were yellowed, ripped, and stained. That was nothing compared to what jumped down at me when I opened it. I gulped hard. Oh, great! What is this? Put simply, it was the most disturbing thing I'd ever seen. There's a shadowy figure holding some kind of blood-stained knife, and they had a large amount of blood splattered on them. Red and black. The space up to the figure's feet was completely filled in with red, as if they were standing in a sea of blood. Even worse, the actual paper of the notebook seemed to have real blood splattered on it.
He's so sick, right? It looks pretty realistic.
Is this some kind of prank? Maybe somebody made it with the Gift-O-Matic or something.
Wow, Takumi, you're so boring. Livable would imagine a fun killing game.
Unfortunately, I'm happy to be boring when it comes to killing games. More importantly, is there something written here?
I'm not sure either. I can only read about half of it.
The letters were smudged and a fair amount of it was indecipherable.
Somebody help. Don't kill.
Somebody help, don't kill. Logically speaking, it probably says somebody help me, I don't want to be killed?
The murderer attacked them. I mean, they wrote more too. Look. Then he went all crazy and itchy tasty on us.
I don't care if this is a journal of the actual murder or not. I want to know what it says. I connected whatever I could make out and tried to decipher the diary, but what it said was difficult for me to believe. A killer is hiding somewhere in the school. Once they find their wet prey, they slice their bodies to ribbons with their weapon. The killer took many of my friends. They're all dead now. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. Someone help me. I'll be killed. We'll all be killed. We're all going to die. This sounds like the Gi. What this sounds like to me is the Gi bringing people's corpses back to life. Because the way the Gi work is that they can, like, the male Gi are able to possess corpses. So it's possible that they bring back the already killed corpses. Like, you just keep killing the same corpse over and over and over again. The writing grew messier and messier with each page. I managed to read this far by filling in the blanks wherever I could, but it's completely unreadable past this point. The way the brushstrokes danced around the page seemed to show the author's maddening terror. It was a little unsettling. In the end, the diary entries simply stopped. The identity of the culprit was never revealed.
Oh, how'd you like that? A killer hidden in school sounds pretty romantic to me.
Huh? This is ridiculous. It's obviously just a made-up story. I mean, an immortal killer, really?
Hey, we're basically immortal too. It's not that weird.
She has a point, but still. This diary's pretty old. There's no date, but it's clearly been through some long years. Was Hemoenema and the Revivomatic a thing here that long ago?
No idea. I don't care about the details anyway. More importantly, doesn't it seem connected to the threatening message?
Huh? The message?
That was the signal that the killing was about to begin. And now we're all going to...
Thank you, Darmy. Hey, what's going into you?
The message was just like the prologue. Things are really about to kick off now. I can feel it. This is so exciting. Who's gonna be the first casualty?
Hey! That's not funny, Darmy. Not at a time like that.
I know you think it's a joke or made up, but how can you be so sure, Takumi? We never found out about who wrote the message, and there's no proof that this diary is fake.
Yeah, but still.
You're the one in the most danger since you're trying to brush it all off as a lie, aren't you?
I wanted to tell her not to be ridiculous, but I couldn't argue her logic. Are we all going to die? Is someone going to kill us? Yeah, you, Takumi. Have I lost my mind? Of course they're not. That makes no sense. I'll take the diary. Don't tell anyone about this, okay?
Oh, you're keeping a secret?
We have enough on our plate dealing with the invaders. I don't want to saddle everybody with pointless anxiety. So please, just do what I'm asking.
Whatever. It's more fun. The killing starts unexpectedly anyway.
Thanks, I guess. I hid the diary under my clothes and hurriedly left the library. I couldn't shake the feeling that I need... How much you want to bet this is going to come back to bite Takumi in the ass by implicating him as the murderer? Or maybe it is Takumi writing it. Quickly shut the diary in my drawer of my desk. I guarantee you Hiroko's going to find this shit. I guarantee you that Hiroko's going to find this shit. And it's going to implicate Takumi, and he's going to be assassinated in one of the endings. I have 100% confidence in this thought. Mostly because similar things have already happened. Remember the whole tattoo in the coming of age route?
You never will then.
Shut up, Egg. It's nighttime already. Sure enough, there was no attack. But what about tomorrow, or the day after? They could even show up 5 minutes from now. Calm down, Takumi. If you let yourself go down this rabbit hole, you'll never get out. It was hazy, like it was filled with fog. I knew it was because of the weird stuff Darmy had said. Everybody's gonna be killed.
No. I have to do the killing.
Oh, hey, it's finally taking control. I was shocked by the words that left my mouth. As worried as I was about the invaders, there was no reason for me to say something like that. Nope, that is 100% the key in you. Just been too tired lately. I'm going to sleep. I wouldn't do that, gamer. You're about to start eating people and eating frogs.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Shut up, Egg. Now then, how should I spend the day? I'd be ready, but I was thinking about this after breakfast. I'm fully expecting somebody to be dead soon. It's the middle of thinking about my plans for the day while walking down the hallway when... What? What was that? Loud noise suddenly echoed down the hall. Did that noise come from the metal shop? Man, who's making so much noise this early in the morning? Alright, who's dead? I guarantee you somebody's dead. Never mind. I gingerly went inside. I saw Tsubasa there, a serious look on her face, making something at the workbench. Tsubasa, what are you doing this early in the morning?
Huh? Oh, Takumi. Sorry, I was so focused I didn't notice you come in. I was just making a bomb.
Why are you making a bomb? Bomb?
Hey!
How are you so casual about it? What's even going on?
Well, actually, I just happened to find these plans for a bomb. A strong one uses undying flame.
Oh, God. Not this again.
Huh?
Where did you even...
It's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. Basically, it was storing what was left of Siri's memory bank. Since it uses undying flames, I'm hoping it can work on the invaders.
You're not wrong. A bomb like that could really help us out in the battle.
Right? That's why I wanted to give it a shot. It'll take a lot of time and effort. Not to mention it's real hard, but I gotta try.
Thanks, Tsubasa. Hoping for good news.
Oh, and one more thing. I'll be holed up here in the metal shop for a while, but you absolutely cannot come in while I'm working on this, okay? It's dangerous.
Got it. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Said bye to Tsubasa. Didn't have time to relax. Need to give it my all. Just keep using up free time at the entrance hall.
Move out!
You never will then.
Shut up, Egg. Sleep. Better get some sleep. Fell asleep immediately. I'm still... Takumi, when are you gonna start going insane?
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Shut up, Egg. Let's start the day. That was way too long to pause, and I got very paranoid for a second. I was like, there's about to be a fight. There's about to be a fight. There's about to be a Mordor.
Move
I could spoil. That would be very nice. Dink.
You never will then.
Shut up, Egg. Another uneventful day. Day 14.
Get prepared. Be ready to get...
Shut up, Egg. Oh, cafeteria. Everyone's already there and starting their meals.
Good morning, Takumi. Would you like some bean paste?
No, I'm good, but you're all up early today.
We've been training hard, so we're finished waking up famished.
You're training too, but you hate fighting.
I don't want to be caught up with my proverbial pants down if something happens to my dear sister. I'm prepared to defend her if things go wrong. That's the only reason.
He's changed. Last time he said he couldn't risk his own life if he wanted to protect Kako. Is his powered up Hemo Anima making him more inclined to fight?
I'll be off then. I have more training to do.
Once Hemo left to sea, Kako leaned in close and whispered in my ear.
Takumi, I've been practicing with my abuser too. Yoshika and Moko are teaching me how to use it in secret.
You mean secret from Ema?
Yeah, he says it's too dangerous, but I want to be able to fight too.
That's great. Let me know if I can help, okay?
Okay, thank you.
With a happy smile on her face, Kako took off after Ema. Come to think of it, Shoma's been keeping up with his training with Takemoto too. Everyone's working hard to survive, to protect those they care about. You need to do the same. Next attack should be on day 29. Although I can't count on my memories of the future anymore, assuming the attack will still occur on that day is better than being completely in the dark. Anything may happen at any moment, so I need to be prepared. Finished a quick breakfast and looked at the clock. Day was just beginning. Time to decide what to do. Not a whole lot happening right now. Hello, Emo. Emo? I wanted to say his name funny, and I realized what I just said. Like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound good. I just thought I'd say his name funnily, and I ended up calling him Emo. Ema.
You never will then.
Shut up, Egg. Another day's done. I'm beat. Better rest up. I was about to climb into my bed when my eyes suddenly stopped on the drawer of the desk. Everyone's gonna die, huh? Suddenly remember what Darmi said. I almost got caught up in her eerie vibe in the library, but nothing strange has happened since. Must be some sort of lame prank. Message and the diary. Oh dear. Who is it? Hi, Hirko. Huh? Hiriko.
Oh.
What? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, sorry. I just wasn't expecting you to drop by. Anyway, you need something? Let me make it short. The enemy will attack tomorrow. Be ready. Huh? That's all the business I have with you. Sorry to disturb you so late at night. Wait, how do you know they're coming tomorrow? Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Hiriko! Hiriko quietly left without attempting to explain herself further. I thought about chasing her, but stopped myself. Had a feeling she wasn't going to tell me anything further. How'd she know if there's going to be an attack tomorrow? So she is still time traveling in this route. And even if that's true, why is she telling me? Uh-oh. No. No. Couldn't take it. Had to lay in bed and... No, not good. Every time that Takumi's head thumps, I keep thinking that the freaking gi is about to split open.
Get prepared. Be ready
Take
to
majority control. Shut up, Egg. Usual announcement, just an typical morning here at Last Defense Academy. Suddenly remember last night. Right, the attack. Hiriko said they're coming today. Is that it true? You need to ask her. Better hurry to the cafeteria. Hiriko. Made a cafeteria, but there's no sign of Hiriko. Was she still sleeping, or did she already eat? Talking to me, my dude. What are you looking so shifty for? Hey, Gaku, you seen Hiriko? Hiriko? Probably not.
She always vanishes without a trace. One moment she's there, and the next she's gone.
She totally does. Maybe she's a lone wolf?
I guess it's because she's used to being by herself. She doesn't hang out with others unless she has a reason to.
Why don't we ask Darumi? She seems to be a huge fan of Hiriko.
Isn't she still sleeping? I went to get her for breakfast, but she didn't answer.
Huh. Okay, thanks, guys. I guess I'll eat breakfast for now. Put some... What? Only if I find myself making eye contact with Kurara across from me. Good morning, Kurara.
You look as stupid as ever. You're getting on my food.
She is one to talk about anyone's face. How'd she eat with that mask on anyway? If I ask, she'll probably flip out. I'll just keep my question to myself.
I've been puzzling over this for quite some time. Hey, Kurara, how do you eat with that mask on?
Thank you, Yoshika.
Excuse me? You have something to say? You have something to say about the way I present myself? I'll shove that stupid sword all that way of yours all the way through your gaping hole.
I hold Jumonji sword. I think I might cry.
Man, forget this. I need to finish eating and go find Hiriko. It's about to reach for my rice bowl when... There we go. Yeah, I'm not super...
Hey, is that... Attacked us early in the morning?
Intruder, defense.
Alright. Damn it. It's really just like Hiriko said, but I didn't think it would happen so soon.
Everybody, look at the monitor.
This place is fucking crawling with invaders. We gotta fight back.
I'm all set to go. Ring the gong when you're ready.
Everyone, prepare to engage. Time for defensive battle.
Yes, sir.
Shoma, you ain't ready for the battlefield. Wait with the twins unless you want to get yourself killed.
But I trained so hard.
You'll just be holding us back if you can't use your damn hemo ammo right. Hear me? Say this one out.
We're going to sortie, so you guys take care of the school. I think the army's in her room, so someone go let her know what's going on.
Understood. Our hemo ammo is still unstable, so we'll take you up on your offer.
Everybody,
Don't worry, we'll snuff the... When did you get here? Hiriko, when did you... There's no time to talk. Let's head for the war room. Right. You can't just suddenly magically appear like that, mademoiselle.
That's everyone. Take a look at the monitor.
It's... Oh, it's gonna be Valagar's Shin.
Sheesh. This is going to...
For real?
Why are there so many invaders?
Takumi, judging from your reaction, this isn't something you know about.
No, I've never seen two commanders attack at the same time.
Oh dear.
A drastic change from the timeline I came from is nothing new at this point. I need to focus. There's only one thing to do now. We have to make it through this. Tsubasa, you ready with the new bomb?
All set. I haven't tested yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Thanks, that'll help. Let's keep that as our trump card.
You think we can beat him if we use it?
It's a last resort. Anyway, quickly, get in position. It's time to fight.
Right, go SU Rangers.
I'll handle this. Come, Holy Jumonji sword. Let's go mad and cause chaos together.
Here we go. Defensive battle initiate. Alright, here we go. No stab.
You don't get a stab right now. You get nothing.
Anyways, Valagar Shin. Can we just skip the fight? Yep, again. Feels like I barely actually fight in this game anymore. Hey, dude.
Now you face...
Now you face... Worm and thing.
Gross! I can't even look.
That's...
Commander absorbed Ema.
That's the commander that absorbed Ema last time. Everyone, stay away from her!
Wait, they're doing some...
Huh?
I don't know why, but the laugh is just funny.
How insolent! Then they'll just have to die together!
I still kind of wish that there were more instances of the commanders fusing with each other. Maybe in DLC.
Takumi, Tsubasa. Once we weaken them, finish them off with the bomb immediately.
Can't we just... We can kill them normally.
Huh? We're gonna use the bomb?
We should probably save that for Vashnas.
Just do as I say. Takumi, are you ready?
Kiriko, you're an idiot.
Tsubasa, on my signal, fire away.
Right.
Must be asking us to do this for a reason. So right about today's attack, so she must know something.
Work together and protect the school, everybody.
Unless she doesn't want Vashnas to get both Valagarzo and Zanshin's Hemoanima.
Alright.
Indomitability and Salvation. Valagar Shin. Again, maybe DLC can add more scenarios where the commanders fuse with each other, because I still think there'd be a lot of cool monster designs you can make by fusing all the different commanders. You win. Perfect.
They overwhelmed us!
We're not done yet. And we have Overlord Vashnas.
Takumi, now!
As she watched him try to get back up again, time to finish him off.
Tsubasa, the bomb!
Fire!
Get back, everybody!
Shout her warning and turn the undying flame bombs toward the commanders. Kill them! The resulting shockwave was strong enough to make the ground beneath us shake. I looked back down at the schoolyard and there was no trace of the commanders.
Thank goodness. It worked!
Might I ask why you want us to wait?
Whoa! That bomb was insane! We're freaking invincible!
Yeah, looks like we pulled it off.
Life disappears so easily. I'd watched commanders get obliterated with a sense of detachment.
Another successful defensive
Kiriko,
battle.
why did you want that to happen?
Excellent work, everyone.
What do you know? We have to fight if we want to survive. After a long battle, we dragged our tired bodies off to rest. Could ask Kiriko what happened tomorrow. Prepared a light meal in the cafeteria and trod back to my room. Well, on the bright side, Vesh just can't absorb them. Good luck absorbing ash.
Ah.
It's that time again, huh? I didn't realize how much time had passed during the battle. Starving. Our breakfast got interrupted, so I never got to eat properly. Trying to keep my stomach from growling, I laid out the meal I prepared on my desk, but couldn't bring myself to eat a single bite. Frog. Why? I wanted to put it in my mouth, but my mind refused to. This isn't what I want to eat. I want to eat frogs. It isn't? But then why do I want to eat frogs? It's only day 15. I can't start tripping now. Reassure myself in, just as I was about to force some food in my mouth, I rolled around sensing a presence. Sure enough, there he was. Oh, Shion! What are you doing?
You haven't been looking so good lately. Is something wrong?
The frog consumer is taking control. You don't seem to be in great spirits yourself. You catch a cold?
Sadly, I've never felt so much as a cool breeze.
I'm kidding. What's the matter?
I was just curious about how you were holding up. I saw today's battle.
Right. We owe you for that bomb. It was incredibly powerful.
A certain amount of undying flames needs to be drained from me every day. Honestly, even at the pace the machines are going, it's barely enough. The bomb's used up even more energy on top of that.
So that's why you seem so weak.
Hey, do you think my flames are helping you achieve your desired future?
Of course they are. I came from the future, so I should know. Your power is indispensable if all of us want to survive all 100 days here.
I see. Right. If there is hope in the future you wish for, I'll lend you my strength.
If the path toward that future changes. If the path changes? What do you mean by that? I can't explain it well. Maybe my fears are unfounded, but... You've been wanting to say something for a while now. Just tell me. Shion! His expression troubled. He quietly vanished without saying a word. I wonder if he can sense that something's, like, foreign within Takumi. Making good progress. Doing what I need to do. Protecting everything I need to protect. I'll get everything back. I'll get back everything I lost last time. Hunger completely vanished the moment my intense sleepiness overtook me. I need frogs. Where can I find frogs on this planet? Why is it nighttime? Oh, slowly opened my eyes, unsure if I was in reality or a dream. What time is it? I rubbed my eyes, got up, and checked the clock. To my surprise, it was already late at night. No way, how long was I asleep? My head hurt violently, maybe from oversleeping. I took some supplements and crawled it back into bed. I feel like I could sleep forever. I couldn't bring myself to move, and as I curled up in the blanket, I grew sleepy once again. I should be training or strategizing or doing anything other than this. Exhaustion went out. I couldn't find the will to do anything. In the end, I didn't leave my room at all, and fell back into a deep sleep. And so, day 16 at Last Defense Academy passed without anything happening at all. I think. I don't trust that at all. Oh, that's not day 17! Sudden forceful impact connected with the back of my head. Huh? Ow! My head ached so badly I thought I would split in two. I realized I wasn't in bed. I'd fallen on the cold, hard ground.
What happened?
I ground my teeth through the pain and opened my eyes. The blurry sight before me was clearly not my room. Is this the biolab? It had a distinct medical smell and the familiar lights used for surgery. I was sure of it. But what the hell am I doing here? I was sleeping in my room. Gripping my throbbing head, I slowly got up. I need to figure out what happened. Just then, I sensed someone by the operating table. I strained my eyes and saw...
Hiruko!
What are you doing here? A few feet away, Hiruko had fallen on her backside in front of the operating table.
Hiruko, what are you doing here?
Her expression looked immensely pained, and in front of her... Oh dear. Was someone standing over her, holding a rumbling power saw. Oh, it's another leaper!
Who are you?
They're wearing something that looks like a diving suit. Face hidden under their helmet. Alright, so this is another student from one of the other routes. I immediately knew what was happening as they slowly approached Hiroko. No, she was going to die. Moved it before I could even think. I ran toward the strange figure. I ran the person holding the power saw with my entire body. They staggered for a moment, but quickly regained their footing. Stay down! Grabbed at them again, trying to get them to drop their weapon. But they were holding on tight, leading to a tug-of-war between us. Let go! Drop it! I couldn't move too dexterously while I was dodging the blade. And eventually, they backed me up near the window. Oh, they'll kill me. It's do or die. The moment we reversed positions, I grabbed them and tackled them as hard as I could. Tag! Oh, we're flying out the window now! The glass of the window shattered explosively, and the two of us fell to the ground, still locked in a grapple. Ow. My chest ached as if it had been crushed. I couldn't breathe properly, but I still got myself to my feet and glanced around. Oh, great! They were practically right within arm's reach. They suddenly grabbed the power saw and began to draw closer to me. I need to run, or they'll kill me. I ran at full speed in the darkness. Somebody throw me an infuser! I was clueless, drenched in horrible, uneasy sweat. Run, run, run! But where? If I run inside the school, someone else might get hurt. Glancing back at the shadowy figure closing in on me, all I could do was keep running. Eventually, I ended up at... Then I stopped, my path blocked by the raging flames. Damn it, where do I run to? I turned on my heel and... The violently spinning blade of the power saw was slowly getting closer. I tried to back away, but the flames licked at my back. There was nowhere to run. They raised the power saw, staring at me like they were locking onto their target. And viciously swung it down. I'm gonna die. The blade was coming right at me, so I... Oh? I wonder if this is going to split into a route or split into an ending. We're going to figure out one way or another. I feel like this might split into an ending, because I feel like if we dodge the attack, they're going to fall into the flames. And if we kick... Yeah, I was about to say, it's probably like dodge the attack or attack the attacker. I feel like if we dodge the attack, they're probably going to fall in the flames. But if we kick them, I'm kicking them.
You want to fight? I'll fight you. Bring it on.
Keeping the attacker in sight, I adjust my balance.
Fight!
I let my momentum carry me forward and kicked their leg as hard as I could.
Got you like that!
The figure in the suit lurched and fell, the power saw clattering to the ground. Grab the saw!
There!
I didn't waste any time. Grabbed the weapon and branched in front of me.
Now it's my turn!
Now it's your turn to die!
Far from them to dodge out of the way at the last second.
You won't get away!
Get over here! Takumi with a power saw!
They were splinting away in the opposite direction now. Timed my grip on the power saw and ran after them. I couldn't afford to let them escape. If I took my eyes off them for even a second, they'd melt into the darkness and I'd be at their mercy again.
I won't let that happen.
Time to die!
The power saw was weighing me down, though. I never catch up like this. There's only one thing to do. Whoever this person was, I had to stop them. Tossed the power saw into a nearby bush and broke into a sprint.
I'm gonna jump you!
Chest was tight from how hard I was pushing myself. Legs so tired they were practically numb. I didn't stop. I couldn't give up now. I cleared my mind and ran. Little by little, I was catching up to my quarry. A few feet more and I'll be right on top of them.
Huh? Where did they go?
Oh, great. Then I saw them. They were running toward the Academy's main entrance with a sense of definite purpose.
No!
That's not good. Put on the last desperate burst of speed, but it wasn't enough. They got ahead of me and made it through the doorway. Damn it, no! In the darkness, I hadn't noticed where they were going until it was too late. Now, thanks to my carelessness, the school's safety had been compromised. Alright, who's gonna die? Have to hurry. Ran to school, following the strange figure's footsteps. Hadn't given up on catching them yet. The person in the black suit continued to run around the school. They moved confidently, almost like they already knew their way around. Where are you going anyway? Still having trouble closing the distance between us. Then they turned a corner and I lost sight of them. Where'd they go? No one answered my question. The only sound in the lonely hallway was my own voice echoing. They can't have gone far. I need to keep this up or else they'll escape completely. I checked every hallway, classroom, locker I could find, but the mystery assailant wasn't in any of them. They probably used the cover of darkness to slip out of the school unnoticed. That, or they were still lying in wait somewhere. I check in on Hiroko. Continued a systematic search until I arrived at the boys' bathroom on the second floor. The window was wide open, and there were muddy footprints all around it. They must have escaped through here. That's the only thing that makes sense. Who in the world was that? More importantly, is Hiroko okay? What about the others? I turned to leave and go check. But all of a sudden, I felt like the inside of my head was getting turned inside out. And then... Oh, great. I blacked out abruptly and completely, as if a plug had been pulled somewhere in my mind. Oh, I don't think you're in control anymore, Takumi. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like that might have been the evil monster inside of you taking control.
Get prepared. Be ready to get...
Shut up, Egg. How did we get back here? My consciousness slowly but surely drifted back from the dark depths it had fallen into. I opened my eyes and found myself looking up at a familiar ceiling. It's my room. I remember now. Last night, Hiroko was attacked by someone in a weird suit in the biolab. I chased after the attacker, but I lost them. And then I blacked out. I have only 4 guesses as to who it could be. It could either be a Takumi from another route. They're all characters from another route, obviously. But it's either Takumi, Hiroko, because they're the most common time travelers, or the other 2 options I think are possible are Kamiko, because remember, maybe she was sent to this timeline and was the one who freed the Gi early in order to cause chaos. Or Eito, because I think Hiroko mentioned that Eito eventually used the leap machine in order to get away from everybody. So it's possible maybe they actually ended up here as well. Wait a minute, if I passed out, how'd I get back here? I don't remember a thing. Did somebody carry me? And come to think of it, Hiroko, is she okay? Did anybody else get attacked? I reflexively sprang out of bed, but then, ow, The moment I tried to move, the sharp pain shot through my entire body. I guess I did push myself pretty hard last night. I even jumped out of the second floor window. I don't think I broke any bones, but it still hurts. Looking in the mirror, I was covered in cuts and bruises. It was no wonder moving around hurt so much. Even so, I couldn't just stay put and recuperate. There were too many questions that needed answering. I fought through the pain and made my way to the cafeteria. I am almost positive somebody's gonna be dead. Ugamu's here. Kyoshika, Kurara, Moko, Nozomi. So all of second to last Defense Academy. Shoma, Gaku, the Tsukumo twins, Tsubasa, Takemaru, Hiruko, Darumi. Is there anybody missing? That's slipping my mind for some reason. No, everybody's here. I'm surprised. I did a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. Makes me 14. We're all here. Even Hiroko, the one I'd been most worried about, looked fine. Seeing them all there, eating breakfast like nothing was wrong, I heaved a sigh of relief. Thank goodness, everyone's okay.
Hey! Mo and Takumi, what's the matter? You look all out of breath.
Well, Wait, don't you guys know about what happened last night? Didn't Hiroko tell you?
Huh? Something happened last night.
Do they really not know? How could they not have noticed all the running around and glass breaking? Moko, can you get everyone together for me when breakfast is over?
You seem really serious about this. Alright, leave it to me. In the meantime, you should eat too, and try to relax a little, okay, hon?
Sure, thank you. I left the rest to Moko and tried not to panic as I wolfed down some food. A little later, everyone gathered around on a table at Moko's prompting.
Is this going to take long? I think I'm heading for a sugar crash.
That's what you get for putting a ton of chocolate and ice cream on top of your donburi.
You wanted to talk to us about something, Takumi?
Yeah, it's about last night. I got right into it and began explaining what happened, but something wasn't right. Hey, where's Hiroko? Wasn't she here just a moment ago?
Hey! Oh yeah, she said she wasn't feeling so well, so she went back to her room.
Huh?
Being around disgusting tardigrade like me probably made her queasy.
That could be a problem. Without her, I can't...
What, can't get off? Do you get bored of harassing the Nozomi and found another girl to set your grubby little hands on? How many instant means will you corrupt before you're satisfied?
How indecent, and yet how intriguing. I demand you tell me more.
No! What are you guys talking about? Anyway, that's not the point. I prefer to have Hiroko around so she can back up my story, but I can't exactly go over and drag her back here. There's nothing I can do about it. Just have to do the best I can on my own. Alright, it's a long story, but here goes. Recount the events of the previous nights, so far as my memory of them would allow. Naturally, I start with the strange figure who attacked Hiroko with a power saw. From there, I talked about how we both jumped out of the biolab window, with me chasing the attacker after they lost their weapon, only for me to lose sight of them. The others listened in open-mouthed amazement. They probably didn't know whether to believe me or write the whole thing off as a fever dream. That just about covers it.
Are you serious? All that really happened last night? Hold on, I need a minute to take all this in. My brain kind of short-circuited after you brought in the maniac with the power saw.
I don't know what's going on either. That's why I wanted Hiroko here so she could fill us in.
Damn, how did the rest of us realize all that was going down?
The biolab's walls are surprisingly good soundproofing for some reason. You did a good job making it through this ordeal alive, Mrs. Amino.
Yeah, Yoto Chan Takumi.
It's kind of scary, though. Just imagine what might have happened to Hiroko if you hadn't been there.
Even if this maniac had made some mincemeat out of her, we could have just fed her into the Revive-O-Matic to bring her back.
Don't talk about her like she's a sausage filling. Besides, there's a limit to what the machine can do.
But what were you doing in the biolab at that hour, Takumi? How can you not remember? I can only assume you were drugged or sleepwalking. If you're not making all this up, that is.
What, you think I'm the one who attacked Hiroko?
I'm just speaking hypothetically. Honestly, I don't see how attacking our teammates would benefit you, so I'm not entertaining the idea too seriously.
We won't be able to say anything for sure until we get Hiroko's side of the story. You have some kind of shape-shifting enemy? I mean, there's no one else in the school apart from us.
Nah, the alarms would have gone off if that was it. I mean, bears always show up in huge swarms, not one at a time.
Then does that mean the attacker was one of us? No, that can't be. We've already been getting threats. What if even more freaky stuff starts happening after this?
Just like that, the whole room seemed to frost over, everybody looking uneasy. Hold on a minute, I didn't mean to make it sound like that.
But now the possibility's out there. You can't deny it. Not unless we all have solid alibis or if we catch the real maniac. So there really is a traitor among us. There's always only one truth, which means, who was it exactly?
This isn't good. At this rate, everyone's gonna start getting paranoid. What can I say to calm them down? Before I could think of anything... Darmy? Darmy, who'd been silent throughout the conversation, suddenly began to tremble all over. Darmy?
Oh, it's fine. It's happening.
Oh. No. Darmy.
There's a murder in our midst. A notorious serial killer. This is the kind of twist I've been waiting for.
It was like a dam that suddenly burst. Darmy's deranged laughter filled the room.
A serial killer hiding in a group of students. Only someone with a severely unsound mind would come up with something like that.
Danganronpa 1.
Running messages, serial killers, power saw maniacs. I can't take this.
This is so cool. Let's go crazy and start killing each other.
Maybe we should let Miss Amamiya handle the killer. You know, fight fire with fire, or in this case, maniac with maniac.
If we need sacrifice, I'll volunteer, but I might be so useless even the killer won't waste time on me.
So we're just assuming all this stuff about killer is true now? I can't keep up.
Guys, please, let's not get paranoid. But from now on, if you have to walk around alone at night, be careful.
Might be a good idea to keep our infusers with us too. Then we'll be ready to fight back if the killer tries anything.
I'm gonna go see what I can do about fixing the biolab window. It'll be a good chance to investigate the scene too. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. I'll go see how Hiroko's doing. I'll let you guys know if I find out anything new. Everyone nodded in agreement and the meeting broke up. First of all, I need to talk to Hiroko. She said she's not feeling well, but hopefully it's nothing serious. Just as I'm about to leave the cafeteria... What are you staring at me for? Darmy, you're still here?
Seems like that diary was the real deal after all, huh? Don't worry, Takumi. I won't say anything. It's our little secret.
Darmy. I hadn't mentioned the old diary to anyone either. It wasn't exactly a credible source, and I didn't want to risk making everyone even more paranoid. Anyway, really need to talk to Hiroko. Pulled myself together and made my way to the dorm rooms. Is she gonna be dead? No good, huh? I rang Hiroko's doorbell, but there was no reply. Didn't sound like anybody was moving around inside either. I was reaching for it, but thought better of it. Probably sleeping. I feel like she's dead. I already knew where my next stop was gonna be. This is where I chased the killer around last night. At the same time, it's been too dark for me to make out very much, but I had a general idea of where to go. Should be right around here. Began to rummage around the grass and shrubs, searching for something I'd left behind last night. Where was that power saw? Took me a while, but I eventually found it. Here it is. Yep, this is it. This is what I was looking for. The power saw I'd taken from the killer and thrown into the bushes during our chase. Can't just leave this lying around. Better put it somewhere safe. Hefting up the power saw, I carried it back to school. Okay, should be good here for now. The metal shop seemed as good at a hiding place as any. It was already full of guns and landmines and other lethal-looking objects. I set the power saw down in the corner in a moment and stared at it for a moment. Up close, these blades look even bigger and more deadly. I'm glad I didn't get hit. Whoever that had been brandishing this at me and Hiroko, they were definitely out to kill us. Why? What motive could they possibly have had? I should probably go over the whole incident again. I'll tell the others I've stashed the power saw in here next time we're all together. Closing the metal shop door behind me, I left and went back to my room. Back in my room, I collapsed onto bed, exhausted. Looking at the clock, I realized half the day was already gone. I knew I ought to be using this downtime wisely to prepare for our next battle, but I just couldn't motivate myself to do any of that. I still have 3 major mysteries to solve. The first was what had happened last night. What was I doing in the biolab with no memory of how I got there? Why was Hiroko being attacked? The second was the person in the strange black suit. I had no idea who they were, what they were doing here, or why. And the third. My gaze slowly traveled to my desk. I hadn't looked at that strange diary again since putting it away. Couldn't be. Could it? I got up from my bed, opened the desk drawer, and took out the old notebook. This thing still creeps me out. What kind of deranged person had written these illegible words and scribbled this picture of the killer? Looking at it gave me a weird, sickly feeling inside, like I was being drawn into the madness on the page. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can sort of see a figure in there, and I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like Takumi.
That was the signal that the killing was about to begin. And now we're all going to... Die, die.
Thank you, Darmy. Darmy's crazed words welled up in the back of my mind. Threading messages in this diary really connected somehow? I wanted to dismiss it all as a meaningless series of pranks, but I still had doubts that I couldn't quite dismiss. Those seeds of suspicion were starting to grow, threatening to choke me from the inside.
Get
Hello,
perfect.
Egg.
Be ready to.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later.
Peace.